Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on, guys? It's Filthy and I'm back with another video. This is the Season 20 Casual Player tier list. Now I've mixed it up this time and I've picked 15 builds that I think are GR100 plus capable, with around the kind of 800 to 1000 Paragon mark. They're all pretty easy to play and generally they're an awful lot of fun, or some combination of those two. Now the list isn't exhaustive, there are other builds that meet this criteria. I've just capped it at 15 so this video isn't incredibly long, and this is kind of some of my absolute personal favourites. Now there are things that don't make the list. A good example is Blessed Shield Crusader. Very strong build, very casual friendly, but as I say, I just want 15 that either use the season theme or are particularly easy to gear, that kind of thing. Now the season theme is the Forbidden Archives, so the cube is now open. We can put whatever we want in there, we just can't duplicate items and we can't have things that our class wouldn't have access to. And this really does throw things up and open up a lot of combinations. And PTR was only 2 weeks, so didn't get a chance to test everything, so I will come back to this tier list 2 to 3 weeks into the season, and hopefully speaking we'll get a bit more of an idea as to whether some things are overperforming, and people do keep contacting me with secret builds, so we'll just have to see where we go. And this is also running alongside my 0 to GR100 series, where I'm showing you how to take a level 1 character up to 100 in the quickest way possible in my opinion. Now I've done Necro and I've done Barb. Probably only going to get a chance to do Wizard and Witch Doctor before the season starts, but if I can squeeze another one out, I will do so. Now I will put D3 planner links to all the builds mentioned in here. I will also put YouTube guides. Now I haven't fully finished out all the YouTube guides, so I will be adding to this as the season goes. So if you are interested, do subscribe, hit that notification button, and that way you know when the videos are ready. Other than that, guys, a thumbs up is always greatly appreciated, and let's crack on with the list. Now I've done this in 3 tiers. We've got SS, S and A, just because I do think all these builds are really good. So kicking us off in the 3rd tier down, we're going to have the Immortal King, Hosa Barbarian. Now I did cover this in the GR0 to 100 Barb guide, so I haven't done a specific guide on it, but it will get you to 100 pretty easy. Now you can mix it with the new Savage set to get a bit of a damage boost, offers a few fun mechanics, really easy to play, it is pretty tough and tanky as well. The only thing that probably lets this down a little bit is it's kind of hard to speed farm with it. You can do speeds, you're just not going to be flattening 2-minute rifts, so you probably do have to pair it with Whirlwind. But pretty good start, and it does kick off. It is the starting set for the Barb as well, so really easy to get your hands on. Very low gearing requirements, few pieces for this one. Now in 14th we have the Impaled Demon Hunter. This is very tanky, really easy to play, and it's generally pretty good at most things in the game. Pretty good push build, good for GR speeds, pretty good for bounties. You've got really high mobility, as I say, easy to play. Now the gearing is so low in terms of the requirements that you will always see this towards the top of the Demon Hunter leaderboards, and it is one of my favourite builds in the game, so yeah, 14th for this build. In 13th we have the Legacy of Dreams, Dagger of Darts, Witch Doctor. Last season this was an incredible push build for the Witch Doctor, and probably the fastest way to do 85s and key farm bounties, just incredible at all of those things. As well, it's a Legacy of Dreams build, so we might be able to work something in with the season theme, maybe squeeze an extra weapon in, something like that. Again, didn't get much time to test this on PTR, so not too sure. Now, I do think the Witch Doctor crowd will be flocking to a different build that we'll feature later in the list, but this still is a really good one, easy to play, you can set it up to be quite tanky as well, so all in all, an awful lot of fun and a very strong build. Now in 12th we have the Hydra Meteor Legacy of Dreams Wizard. I really like this one. This is something I set up on PTR and GR100 was really easy. It's primarily a push build, you can't really speed with it, so it gets marked down for that. Legacy of Dreams also is a little bit harder to gear, so marking it down for that. One thing I would say is the Hydra has been nerfed a little bit since PTR, but because this uses both the supporting items for Hydra and the supporting items for Meteor, because we're using that season theme with the cube being open, I still think this will be a pretty easy ride up to 100. Tremendous map control, you've got a lot of freezes on the Hydra, Rare Frost will freeze. Really good looking build, visually stunning. I do like it a lot, and I probably will push this with Wizard myself, so we'll just have to see how it gets on. But yeah, easy 100 and a lot of fun to play. Now the final build in tier 3 is my favourite Demon Hunter build. No surprise, it's multi-shot. It's a really good push build, it will get you past 100 pretty comfortably. It's absolutely amazing for speed farming, the wave clear on it is just tremendous. It's great for bounties, again it's got lots of mobility. The only thing I would say, it's probably not going to be using the season theme, and again Demon Hunter is going to probably be a sparsely populated class just because not many changes have happened recently, so if you do fancy pushing the Demon Hunter boards, then this will be a pretty solid start. And as I say, you can augment this up and it will do everything for you. Really fun build. So moving into tier 2 now, in 10th we've got the Legacy of Dreams Wave of Light. Now this is a pretty good push build, you can get very far with it. It is absolutely incredible for speeds. The teleport on the monk is probably one of the best skills in the entire game. This feels really satisfying to play, just popping elites left, right and centre. Again, Legacy of Dreams, so downside is it's going to take a bit of time to gear up and find pieces. Upside is it is flexible, so again maybe there's something we can do with the season theme here. But Wave of Light, just absolutely flattened stuff. You can do really quick rifts with this and an awful lot of fun. Now in 9th I've actually gone for the new Wizard Hydra set. Definitely not going to be as quick, say, as Wave of Light that we just looked at, but this is going to get you to 100 fairly easily. The set's got an inbuilt 80% damage reduction, which is absolutely huge in today's game. The Hydras do a bunch of damage. Again, they have been nerfed with the supporting items, but the set has had a buff, so we'll kind of have to see how that goes. Again, there's potential for using the season theme maybe. And on PTR we were literally walking around 100 with this, and that was with the 80% damage reduction not quite functioning properly. So obviously power has come down a little bit for this, but it is a new set, so obviously it's going to feature a bit higher in the lifts just because it's new and novel, and I do think 100 should be pretty capable with this set without too much juice. Now in 8th we have another new set, which is going to be the Savage set. This does look like it hits pretty hard. I'm not sure whether it's going to beat out Whirlwind as the top bar build, but it is going to be an awful lot of fun. Now Frenzy is pretty good, we've got lots of supporting items buffed up for this. I think GR100 you will get through easy peasy. I've done a GR80 and T16 speed farm, and I will cover this push guide later on in the season, so again hit notifications if you want to see that. A dedicated player may be able to push this past Whirlwind, so that's going to be a really interesting fight. But obviously I think Whirlwind's probably just going to be that little bit easier to play, but still new set, really strong. Transmog looks really cool, so we're going to give this 8th. Now in 7th I've actually picked the Holy Shotgun Crusader. This was one of the top tier builds last time, making it into the God tier build list. Now we don't have last season's theme, so it probably won't push quite as high. We have also had a slight nerf to stutter stepping, but given that this is a casual list, I don't see that's going to impact it. But what we can do this season is, because the cube is open, we can put an extra shield in and buff up those Heaven's Fury rays just even more. Now I do think quietly this could be one of the top builds of the season for pushing. You can do speed shotgun, so I've done a guide on that, and it is easy to pair with Fist of Heavens, which is an incredibly fun speed farm build. So all in all, the Shotgun Crusader I think I'm going to give 7th, because you can speed with it, and the push build in theory is going to be better on this season than it will be off. So again, pretty interesting. Now for the last build in tier 2, this is where my Necro bias probably comes in. I'm going to give it to the Legacy of Dreams mages. Now downside Legacy of Dreams, obviously again it takes a bit of time to gear, but this will really use the season theme very well. On PTR we were doing GR90s in 2 minutes with 900 Paragon and not everything ancient and not everything maxed out, so I'm really looking forward to playing this on season, getting an absolute bunch of augments on it and juicing it up. Could probably be one of the fastest solo XP farming builds in the game. Downside is this is squishy, and when I do get around to making a push guide for this, it's going to be one where you have to stay pretty much away from everything, so it is probably a little bit more challenging to play. That's maybe where it lets itself down. But if you are doing Necro, it is a pretty good build. It's an awful lot of fun playing the 2-minute GR90 build. You just need a little bit of practice at it. But yeah, this is going to be the last build in tier 2. So kicking us off in the first tier, this is going to be the Necro Legacy of Dreams Nova. Now every build in this tier is just amazing at everything, and this is no exception. We did 103 on the PTR with about 900 Paragon, 5 minutes left to spare. Again, not everything ancient, no augments. Very powerful push build, incredibly tanky for the Necro, very brainless, really easy to play. You can also set yourself up an 85 plus speed farm, which will do 3.5 minutes, again at like 800 Paragon, really powerful. Great for bounties, just generally a lot of fun to play, really nice and satisfying to blow enemies apart with this. And again, I'm looking forward to setting this up on season, maybe going to get juiced up with some augments and seeing where it can go, but I think this is definitely one of the better builds to be picking next season, mainly because it won't exist off season really. Now moving into 4th, I've gone for the Patterns of Justice Tempest Rush Monk. Now I think this could be one of the sleeper builds for the season. I do see this being very powerful. Now POJ is really quick, it's easy to play, it's just completely and utterly brainless to be honest. Very powerful, so you can do speeds, you can do bounties, you can do T16. But the thing you'll be able to do this season is, because it's quite flexible with the Tempest Rush weapons, you can stick them in the cube and take the Istavon set, so you can get a nice damage and toughness buff for that. So I do think this will probably end up being the top monk push build. Really nice, very easy to play, so I'm going to give this 4th because I do think it is very strong. Now in 3rd, I've gone for the Veers Wizard. Now this is one of the starting sets, so we're going to get a load of extra points in this list for that. So if you want the most powerful starting set on offer, this is definitely it. It's a really good push build, it's awesome for speeds, you can do T16s and bounties with Veers. The only thing I would say, it's maybe a little fiddly to gear, you've got some CDR requirements to get on top of, but once you do those things, this is absolutely great. It will flatten loads of content for you, and again, once you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy to play. So I do think this will probably be at the top of the boards for a little while for Wizard, just with it being the starting set on offer, but it will be interesting to see how that kind of meta develops. But yeah, I think this is an incredible build, definitely one of my favourites in the game, and very casual friendly. Now in 2nd place, I've gone for the new Witch Doctor set, the Mundanugu set. This is so much fun to play. I've been testing this morning and it really does make me want to roll a Witch Doctor straight out the gate. Spirit Barrage just looks amazing, lots of fun, very strong build, easily capable of 100 plus. Maybe it's a bit squishy, there are maybe some things you can do to manage the toughness for it. Again, I'm looking forward to making a push guide once the season goes live and I've got a bit more time to invest in stuff. Really strong, going to be a lot of fun, and it is also new, and there is the potential to sneak an extra weapon in the cube slot for the season theme. So now the set's finished, once we get to live, I will be doing some more guides on this, so as I say, notifications on if you want to hear them when they come out. And that brings us to number 1, probably no great surprise, this is going to be the Whirlwind Barbarian, so spin to win. Now this is really easy to gear, it's a very easy transition from the starting Immortal King set into this. GR100 is absolutely super easy, this is tough, it's tanky, it outputs loads of damage, it's great for speed rifting, it's great for bounties, it's great for key farming. All in all, pound for pound, I think if you're a casual player, this is your best bet. It's just going to get you the furthest for the least amount of effort in terms of gearing. Plus, it's an awful lot of fun to play because you can be pretty quick with it. You can juice up the move speed quite a lot if you drop in the GRs a bit. As I say, for a push build, it is pretty fun as well. So just to recap, tier 3 was IK Hota Barb, Impale Demon Hunter, Legacy Dreams Dagger of Dark Witch Doctor, Hydra Meteor, Legacy Dreams Wizard, and Multi-Shot Demon Hunter. Tier 2 was Legacy of Dreams, Wave of Light Monk, the brand new Hydra set for the Wizard, the new Savage set for the Barb, Shotgun Crusader, and then Legacy Dreams Mages for the Necro. And absolutely top tier for casual players is Legacy Dreams Nova Necro, POJ Tempest Rush Monk, Veers Wizard, Mundanugu's Witch Doctor, and Whirlwind Barbarian. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Am I overshooting anything? Am I undercooking anything? What builds would you personally put in this list that I've left out? Also, did you enjoy the format? Would you like it to be more like the last one where we had 3 builds for each class, or are you happy with this kind of GR100 top 15 builds kind of thing? But other than that, guys, I've been the Filthy Casual. I hope you're really excited for season 20. I can't wait. Just a few days left now. Very excited. Take it easy. Peace.